to the world's most extreme gas station. And I know what you're probably thinking, how extreme could a gas station really be? We'll show you how extreme a gas station can be in the good old state of Texas here in a second. We are on a road trip, which is probably our first road trip ever, especially that you guys have seen. We're about 9 hours away from our next bucket list adventure. But first things first, we gotta show you this Texas-sized gas station. First, gotta look the part. Got the goods. That's better. Now, why are we at a gas station and why should you care? Well, if you're not from Texas, you've probably never seen anything quite like a Bucky's. We're gonna show you around in a second, but essentially, a Bucky's is a grocery store, coffee shop, a gas station, nice restrooms, a home decor store, a sporting goods store, a clothing store, and probably some other things. Let's explore. They say that it's all about the journey and not the destination, but here's the deep part about Bucky's. Bucky's makes the journey the destination.
Worst part about filming in Bucky's is that no one thinks we're from here because we're like geeking out on camera about how crazy it is, like we're tourists, but I mean, I guess we are.
Long live Bucky's!
I mean, they have grocery carts here at the gas station. Convenience store, gas station, whatever you want to call it. I've never seen grocery carts at once.
There's no bigger fan of Bucky's than Bucky himself. They have their own chips, beef jerky, coolers, trail mix, taffy, cotton candy, peanut brittle, koozies, tumblers, coffee, ew, pork rinds, gummy worms, spices, salsas, of course, beaver nuggets, multiple types of beaver nuggets, socks, beaver freezers, swimsuits, hats, baby clothes, workout clothes, pajamas, frisbees, shoes, and backpacks, and a lot more where that beaver came from.
Beaver believer. Along with the list Hillary just went through, I think what makes Bucky's so fascinating is that like it has a loyal fan base like us. Like it's like up there with, I don't know, like Nike. Like you want to buy Bucky's clothes. You don't want to get the other brand shirts. You want to get the Bucky's shirt. And I think for a gas station to have that type of, I don't know, like loyalty or following for its merchandise is probably unheard of.
Apart from the incredible marketing of their own beaver products, the most fascinating part of Bucky's is the sheer size itself. There's an entire clothing store, an entire small store of multiple different sections. When we picked out these beaver shirts, we shopped around for a while because the options of beaver merch are endless. Now we're in the sporting goods section. This is the sporting goods outdoor section of any beaver's dreams. If you saw our recent adventures, we headed out to Big Bend where we really could have used one of these coolers with temps around 113.
I'm just wondering if someone came here to get gas, not intending to buy a deer feeder, and bought a deer feeder. Just trying to imagine how that, it's like Target where you go in to get one thing and you come out with the whole basket. I feel like Bucky's is kind of the same way. You can't get just gas here. Minimum, you're getting tacos or a brisket sandwich, a cooler, some cheesy shirts, and beaver nuggets, of course.
And maybe also a snake bite kit. Or maybe you're just simply shopping for a gift and you found what everyone wants, the Texas White Trash Cookbook.
Or maybe you forgot you needed your pistol slicker. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I can't decide if I like Bucky's or not, actually, because now that I think about it, it's pretty much my worst nightmare. You're on the road, you're trying to get somewhere, you just need to use a bathroom, fill up and get gas, and then the missus finds the home goods section. That's right, there's a home goods section inside of the gas station. It's large, it's extensive, expensive, and has everything she doesn't need but wants. Even more than the pistol slicker, These cowhide rugs have to be the most Texan thing. Scratch that. These cowhide flasks have to be the most Texan thing I have ever seen. This whole store just screams Texas. And one thing I love about Texas, Texans, being a Texan, and actually it's one thing we really love about Mexico as well, is how proud Texans are to be Texans, or how proud Texans are of Texas. I don't feel like, if people get tattoos of other states, like, does anybody have a Louisiana tattoo? And technically I'm from Louisiana, but I don't think anybody's getting Louisiana tattooed like on their arm or something. But in Texas, I mean, have I not shown y'all my Texas tattoo? Now the shopping is great, but the food is better. There is barbecue, Mexican food, beef jerky, sweets, a bakery, and I want it all. I want it all.
And then also, can I get some of the peppered turkey jerky?
Luckily for us and for you, we are not spending 24 hours here. maybe an hour or two, but we did have to take a lunch break. We got chopped brisket, turkey jerky, cheese cubes, candied pecans, and homemade chips. That's a 10. Not only is everything bigger in Texas, it's better also. I think the best word to describe Bucky's is not extreme, although it is a very extreme place. I think the best word is outrageous.
Yeah.
It's outrageously big. It has an outrageous amount of everything. It's just outrageous. I mean, is there anything else like Bucky's in the United States? I just can't imagine that there could be, because even if it was big, and there are other big gas stations in Texas, they just don't have the same like attitude.
Yeah.
They don't have that beaver attitude.
Yeah, like I feel like this is a little embarrassing to admit, but I think we'd both agree.
That what?
We got the beaver fever.
Oh, I fell right into that.
Woo! Let's go Beavers! 5 hours left in our road trip. We're already missing Bucky's. If there's one saying that's true for any road trip, do you know what it is, Greg?
No.
Ain't no time like beaver nugget time.
Never heard that.
I made it up.
Just for a little bit of context, this behind me is a normal sized gas station. Back to Bucky's. Here, Bucky's. Yeah, this is quite disappointing in here. We aren't going to say that Bucky's needs to be on your official bucket list. However, I would say that if you're going to be in Texas, it needs to be on your Texas bucket list. Is it as amazing and beautiful and adventurous as Big Bend? Maybe. No, probably not. Probably not. But still, if you're taking a Texas road trip, it needs to be on your Texas road trip bucket list. A subcategory of a subcategory. It is the kind of place that you'll never forget the time you went to Bucky's or your first time. I can remember going to baseball games with my buddies back in college and stopping in Houston, going to Bucky's and just being amazed at how outrageously enormous Bucky's is. We are on our way to probably our most meaningful bucket list adventure to date, if not in the entire bucket list, and we are extremely excited for that adventure. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, that way you don't miss that one, because it's gonna be a good one.
I think what he meant to say was add this to your Texas Bucky list. Go then.